Hey guys, and welcome to part 2 of the camping challenge. Now, throughout this episode, unfortunately, our mics did have some connection issues, but we were able to resolve that and get some audio for you guys. So, in part 1, you would have seen us meet up with the cars and show what kind of modifications we have done, and then we made way to Shell Island. So, without further ado, let's continue from where we left off and get into part 2. Right, well, we are here at Shell Island. We have now landed. And the funny part is, Liam's done my mistake. He's arrived, opened the tent, and guess what? He's missing pegs. So this is going to be fun. Luckily enough, there's a shop at Shell Island, so we might be able to get some pegs. I would imagine so let's hope. Well, anyway, we are here, and Tim, ta-da! And then we have the cars, and then you've got Liam struggling with the tent over there. Me and Tim are pretty much set. Just waiting for Liam to get his finger out his arse.
We're ready for pegging.
Yeah. Wait, what? The tent.
Yeah.
The tent. He's on about the tent. Right. Wait for a minute. So, let's see if Liam knows how to put up a tent, because I'm not helping him. Our home's already built.
Yeah, we're like snails.
Yeah. Apparently. Anyway. Say what? You got the bags for the pegs? There's just no pegs?
No pegs.
Oh well, sucks to be you then.
I haven't checked the tent. I've not even opened it up. All being well, everything should be in there.
What are you saying?
Fresh pop.
So this is our campsite. So we've got Tim's Mini, my pig, Tim and Liam, and then Liam's tent and bike, which I had to finish putting up. So yeah, let me show you the kind of glorious view that we have from here. This is truly a beautiful sight to see. Well folks, we are all unpacked and set up, and it's quite a nice little campsite actually. So as you can see, the pig is all set up. Now the front is quite a mess because the front is more storage while I'm camping, but the back's quite nice. I'm laid down, quite cozy actually, to be honest. I've got my phone mount up there so I can watch my videos and stuff. Now hopefully later on we're going to have some a bit of a fire, probably get some barbecue on or something. But this view, you've got to look at this view. Look at that. Isn't that a sight to see? That is an absolutely gorgeous view. And that sun's nice and warm. It's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. In fact, I'll probably have a walk down to the beach in a bit. And I'm just doing another brew, so we can have a cup of tea and a coffee and whatnot. So yeah. Hi.
Always here for you, bro.
It's one of them weekends, is it?
That'd be a wet weekend. Oh, let's do the cribs tour.
Nah, it's cozy.
Cozy. You not got anything to sleep on?
Eh?
You not got anything to sleep on?
Yeah. Sleeping bag.
Yeah, but that's not like gonna take all the lumps out, is it?
Well, I'll get lumpy.
Well, that's what I've heard. Go on, give it a test.
What, on my boat?
Yeah. Just see how comfy the floor is.
I think I'm gonna have to sleep that end.
Yeah, because you're going downhill, aren't you?
Going to my head.
Yeah.
That's not bad actually.
Even with that thing flapping about.
I can fix that.
Got me brew on. I've got me films on. Got me sound bar blasting out. Obviously I've turned it down because of copyright and stuff, but yeah, I'm really happy with this.
So basically, you're like a toddler on a car trip.
Yeah.
I've got the iPad.
Yeah.
I've got the juice.
Yeah, that's it. I am really happy with this. I can't wait because The sun is out. It's relatively warm. And there's barely any clouds. And the sun is setting in the sea. So that's going to be a beautiful sunset later, hopefully. I'm looking forward to that. But I'll tell you what I'm looking more forward to.
What?
My cup of tea that's about to be done. Because in this camper van, I can make a cup of tea. So I'm more than happy.
Can you call it a camper van?
Camper trike. Camper trike, I'm happy. Oh. Sounds like my brew's ready. Hey Liam,
Yo.
do you want a coffee?
Yeah, go on.
Tough, make your own.
Aww.
So after getting the car set up and then Liam setting up his tent, it was time to enjoy some of the most spectacular views I've ever seen. If you're looking for a beautiful place to go camping, I really can't recommend Shell Island enough.
Overall, this isn't a bad view. Liam's tent keeps blowing away. Insists that he doesn't need guy ropes, and then can't figure out why it keeps coming out of the ground. So, I'm in the passenger seat. Quite comfy, plenty of leg room. Just bring these things down at the side of my head. Luckily, my massive melon fits. Although the downside is I can't tilt the seat back. Well, my head's being restrained. So, drop the seat. That's actually really comfy. It's not often that I sleep with lumbar support. And of course, these are leather bucket seats, so they're just cradling me quite nicely. Definitely think I'm going to be the most comfortable. Bob's found his banjo. Let's go see what he's up to. You having fun?
Yeah.
Do you know what? That actually sounds like quite medieval.
Does, doesn't it, actually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sit at the back. It's not going to push, is it?
Why ain't you got guide ropes? The shop don't shut till 8. Go get 4.
You should.
Yeah.
I think it's the only thing that's going to stop you from rolling down the hill in the middle of the night.
Yeah. I'd get some. I don't know who's going to put them though.
I've never put guide rope down, I don't know what I'm doing.
To be fair, he hasn't really got anywhere to put the guide ropes.
I've got little hooks, little...
Yeah, there'll be little hooks like under where it'll just go off the where his canopy's on.
Yeah.
Yeah, go grab some then. Gee, I need 4.
Quite bad there.
Yeah, I thought it might.
Yeah, I'll go get some.
Go on.
Why did we bring him?
He's a tag along.
Just tried my sleeping setup for the first time, which is probably a terrible time to try it. But no, it's so comfy.
Yeah.
Just try it. It's nice. I think I'm definitely going to be the most comfortable and stretched out.
Yeah.
But sleeping with lumbar support,
Fair.
it's the way forward.
Fair. I'll give you that.
It's going well. Liam's not cold at all.
As darkness fell, we strolled down to the on-site pub for a quick bit of refreshment. Now, the last time we played on this playground was when we were kids. This really did take us back to our childhood. Once we got back to camp, of course, the night didn't end there. we lit the fire and had ourselves a lovely barbecue and a bit of a party. Once the music stopped and our bellies were full, it was time to get settled and get ready for bed.
One thing I will say, if you're camping on a bike, make sure that when you get a tent, make sure you've got tent pegs and make sure you've got guy ropes. Otherwise, we'll have problems like I've had with this thing slapping about all over the place. It can definitely be done. You can definitely camp on a bike. No two ways about it. Will you stop? Thanks. Yeah, you can definitely do it. You can definitely camp on a bike. Alright, I'm not as warm as they are in the cars, but I've certainly got more leg room. Right, I'm off to bed, so I'll catch up tomorrow. I do kind of feel like a giant blue condom though, I'm not gonna lie. I'm all settled in for the night now, and I've got to admit, it's much, much better than I thought it was gonna be. I'm like really cozy in here. A lot more than I thought. So, them in the pig saying, oh, you know, them in the cars, oh, you're going to be freezing in your tent. I'm actually not that bad, to be fair. It's really cozy. I've got the nice sound of the ocean, proper relaxing, you know, all snuggled up in my sleeping bag. I've got no heater, but I'm fine, absolutely fine. So, to the people that say you can't camp on a bike, you 100% can, definitely. And I've got more leg room than them as well, so winner, bonus to me. Right, I'm going to bed. Cool.
Well folks, it's been a fun and eventful day. So, yeah, I'm just in the back of the car now. And it's time for bed, pretty much. So, I've got my little divider there for where the front seats are. And yeah, it's actually still pretty damn spacious. And I've got a hot water bottle that I'm going to be tucking under my blanket in a bit. And yeah, it's really nice. I mean, I'm virtually stretched out. I'm not uncomfortable in the slightest. It's lovely and warm. Like, honestly, so lovely and warm. I can't complain. I really can't complain. It's nice and toasty. I've not even turned the heater on yet. It's just... I think I'm really going to enjoy tonight's sleep, actually. It's been such a laugh with the lads, and it's something that's been needed to be done for a long time. So rather than like just coming out here to do filming this episode, it's been nice just to get out and just have a bit of fun with the guys, you know. So yeah, let me show you what it's like lying down in here. So I'm spread out down the bottom. Again, I'm absolutely fine. And there's one light there. There's the sound bar, and I've got another light there, which is great because if I push them, the lights go off. And yeah, there we go. So I've got that light on. Turn this one back on. There you go. And there's my phone there on the window, which is on charge with the inverter. So that just goes back, and then when I want to watch something, I just pull that out, and there you go, I can watch something. So wonderful. Like I said, there's a lot of room in here. So yeah, I got me all this stuff there. Hi. So yeah, it's been a fantastic day. So look forward to see what tomorrow brings. So I think with that being said, it's time for me to get some shut-eye. So I shall see you in the morning.
I am comfy. So we've all turned in for the night, and I've got my hat, I've got my sleeping bag, I've got some fluffy socks, and I've got dead comfy seat, and I'm surprisingly warm considering there's no heat source in the car, because obviously I didn't want to switch on the engine, but it's actually turned out quite nice. I had to do some serious gymnastics to get into my sleeping bag while inside the car, which was nothing short of a miracle. I had to get some things out of the boot, but couldn't be arsed getting out, so I had to climb through the back seats, but all doable. That's a good thing about a Mini, is that everything's within reach. And because I've got my panoramic sunroof, I can see the stars. There's a little bit of cloud cover, but there's a few stars. You can see a few satellites. So yeah, this is surprisingly a viable option for camping, although I may feel different in the morning. So on that bombshell, I bid you good night. See you on the other side. Liam!
What's up?
Bob's got his soundbar.
Mm.
I found his Bluetooth connection.
Mm.
He's still asleep. Let's see what happens. See if this wakes him up.
Do you think he's awake?
I think that'll do it.
I'm f***ing one of you.
Morning, camper.
Rise and shine.
F*** off. You scared the life out of me, you
Are you awake now?
am now. Hey, what you do is knock on the f***ing window.
Nah, it's too boring.
Sake.
Didn't want to damage your tints.
Shut up, you. Forgot to turn it off.
Come on, Sleeping Beauty, let's hit the day.
What time is it now?
Nearly 12.
I've been up since 9.
You know, you're right. Right then, get dressed now.
Slept well then.
Yeah, up until then. Sake. I'm awake now anyway.
Good.
Right, I'll get dressed then.
Alright.
Get kettle on.
Let me get dressed first. Bye.
Bye.
So my night was alright. I was surprisingly comfortable. The only thing that I would say is that maybe it would have been better if I could turn in my sleep, because with my seats they're very much sort of, they hold you in and that's it. But aside from that, I had a really good kip. I think I got about 7 hours, which is pretty decent. Woke up to overcast skies and a little bit of rain, but it's all gone now. The sun's come out, and yeah, it's a nice view to sit here and look at. I managed to keep warm enough. Had to throw my coat over the top of my sleeping bag at one point, and my nose got a bit cold, but aside from that, it was decent. Liam was freezing in his tent, which we expected. Bob got cold every sort of 20 minutes or so, and it turns out that his passenger window was open, but once he closed that, he stayed warm. Now we've all had a brew and got ready for the day, and we're going to make some massive bacon butties, and then we're all set for the day. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give sleeping in the Mini an 8. Loses a point because you can't get completely horizontal, but near enough. It's not great for your circulation. And it loses points because you can't change your sleeping position. You're just sort of stuck as you are. But it's quiet, it's warm, and because I've got the panoramic sunroof, I was able to just lie back and look at the stars. Yeah, I'd 100% do this again.
Good morning. Now I am all up and fresh after the surprise wake-up call. Safe to say it was a very comfortable night and I was lovely and warm. I'm really happy with the result. So the question is, can you camp in the back of a Reliant? The answer is actually yes, quite comfortably actually, as it happens. I'm really chuffed to bits with this car, and I didn't realise until this morning as well that I'd actually left the passenger window open a little bit, and I was surprisingly still warm in the car, which was, yeah, surprising. The car is still a little bit of a mess as everything's just dumped on the front seats at the minute. Now, I've already had myself a cup of tea. Obviously, it's my religion. If you want to camp in the back of a Reliant, it's doable, and I'm about, what, 5 foot, 5'6", 5'7", I think, something like that. And I was pretty comfortable. Pretty good, pretty comfortable. There's a few changes I'd probably like to make at like a later date. You know, if I was going to do this regularly, there's a couple of changes I'd probably do. In all honesty, yeah, it's more than doable. And as you would have seen, I've only made like minimal modifications. You know, just things like with the boot door, you know, being able to open from the inside and having it on the cord and stuff. Just little things like that, really. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I could go overboard, you know, if I wanted to, you know, traveling and then camping in it quite regularly, then there are other things that I'd probably like to do to it just to make it a bit more practical in that sense. But all in all, I'm really happy with the result. And for such a small car, there's so much space in them. There really, really is. So that's the kind of view that I've got, which is a beautiful view out the back window. But yeah, you know, I'm stretched out. I'm not cramped in or anything. And then last night, which I didn't get video of, which was funny, just before I actually went to sleep, I thought I'll just, you know, nip over to the toilets before I go to bed, which I don't know whether you'll see. Yeah, it's just in that little building over there. So I thought, well, walking there is quite easy. And as you can see here, all these are bramble bushes. Now, I thought I was clever by, I don't need a torch, I know where I'm going. I ended up in the brambles. Arse over tip, straight in the brambles. And it wasn't fun because I am now covered in cuts and scratches from brambles. But last night was great, you know, we got set up, got all settled in, I had some dinner. We brought ourselves a little barbecue. We had some burgers and some sausages, beautiful. And then we went down the pub for a few pints, staggered back to the car. Obviously I didn't film that. And you know what the best part about this weekend has been? The fact that we've come camping on Shell Island. You know, I'm with my best mates. I've got a stunning view. And we've just had a hell of a time. It's been absolutely fantastic. And I get to share it with you guys.
I slept rather alright last night, actually, to be fair. I was a bit cold, but yeah, it was pretty comfy. One thing being, though, my feet were freezing. But I had thermal socks, but I didn't find that out until I woke up in the morning and I remembered. So, yeah, I woke up at about 9. I went for a walk down the beach, about an hour. And come back and woke Bob up. All in all, alright. Welcome to Cooking with Bob.
Hi.
He's cooking us breakfast.
Someone has to.
Yeah. To be fair, you are like the mother of the group.
Yeah. Yeah, I seem to be.
So I'm the baby and you're the grandfather.
Oh, f off.
I'm the father, you're the baby, he's the mother.
That's not the way around. We did it last night.
I like role playing.
Yeah, I think now that we've done this, I'll probably be a bit better prepared next time.
Yes.
Because I was focusing all on camera equipment and stuff, and I've not needed most of it.
So then, boys, how do you think last night went?
I was alright.
I was fine, to be fair. A bit cold.
I was going to say, you're the only one really in a tent last night.
It was alright, you know. And then we got like middle of the night and I got freezing. And my feet were frozen. The problem is, I forgot that I had thermal socks and I forgot where.
Yeah, and you had like your full leathers, which you could have put on
I
to
could
keep
put them
warm.
on as well, to be fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it probably would have helped.
Would have done.
Well, you're alive,
You can still camp on a bike, mate.
which is very true. It's been done.
It's doable.
Yeah,
Can do it.
that is
Yeah.
true. That is true. What about you, Tim? How did you feel?
I was alright. I was a little bit concerned about not being able to turn at all. I had to just
lie in one position.
Yeah, you're
all
very
night.
stiff in that seat, weren't you?
Yeah, but to be honest, like, because the whole seat just sort of like holds you in, cradles you, it's got lumbar support and it's sort of contoured to your body. It was actually like being in some sort of bespoke bed. The fact that I wasn't completely flat, so my feet were a little bit downwards, meant that my circulation was a little bit naff in the morning. No, overall I was warm enough for the most part.
Sweet.
The wind and the rain didn't bother me, I couldn't really hear them.
I mean, I didn't even know it was raining,
No,
to be fair. Yeah, I
I
bet,
knew it was raining, mate.
I bet you did, yeah.
and you knew it was windy.
I knew it was very windy.
I couldn't tell.
So make sure you've got guy ropes.
I told you, check your tent.
I told you I was ringing it.
True.
Could have them go.
Yeah. It's just lucky that they sold them down here.
Yeah, to be fair.
But I mean, I found it meant in that. Loads of space to move around. And it ended up being the catering van.
Yeah, it did really well.
I will admit though, I did have good leg room in there. I bet I had better leg room than you two.
Yeah, well, of course you would. You're in a tent. It's designed for that kind of purpose.
I mean, in terms of leg room, I was alright. I was at full stretch.
When I went for me walk at 9 though, I did see you in like a plonk.
See, I'm not too bad for leg room. The only thing is, like, with that, is I've obviously got to kind of, like, diagonally. But, I mean, I'm alright as long as I'm, like, kind of facing the driver's side.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I'd have to kind of move everything over to the other side of the car and then go with that angle. I think if I was to plan on doing that regularly, there's still some like modifications and changes I want to make. But as again, if you're just like kind of winging it, it's doable.
Yeah.
It's doable.
I mean, for zero modification, zero invasive modification effort, it's worked out really well.
It has, to be fair.
And I'm thoroughly impressed with sort of how utilitarian it can be. Whereas the Mini, I was very restricted because it's got sort of chunky seats and chunky walls and everything, so I felt like sort of turning around to grab anything, because I ended up having to get something out of the boot by pulling the seat down because I couldn't be asked getting out of the car in the cold again.
Yeah.
So I was like properly like stretching over and just fighting with the boot, and it was it was a bit aggravating, which isn't what you want just before you go to sleep.
Yeah.
But according to me watch, I got like 7.5 hours of solid sleep.
That's all right. I'm not sure what time I managed to get to bed, like go to sleep. I think probably about 1, maybe. I finally got to sleep or something. But I probably spent half an hour picking the brambles out my arse.
Bobby Brambles.
Yeah.
Bobby Brambles.
I wish that I got some footage of that at least, but oh well.
I think the only thing I'd change with my tent, probably have a heater.
I think we've done really well, mate, to be honest with you. And again, these views are stunning. It's actually become a really nice day today.
I mean, this journey was 100 miles. It probably only took us about 60 miles tops to get to the big, sort of huge landscapes.
Yeah.
Didn't take long.
No, not at all. I mean, my car kind of struggled a bit going up that high altitude.
Oh mate, my bike loved them twisties.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Throwing it down them bends.
I'd love to go for a nice bike ride up there as well. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
But no, the old Reaper kind of struggled because she couldn't really breathe at that altitude. But
It was a lot higher.
it was high, yeah.
I
And
noticed my fuel drop.
thing is, it was high altitude and it was steep incline as well, wasn't it? So yeah, she was struggling a bit, but she pulled through.
The bike looked the road.
Yeah. Well, it's designed for that kind of setting, isn't it?
It's just a shame you ran out of fuel.
Yeah.
Well, I did have reserve.
Yeah. I thought you'd actually ran out completely.
No, because the tap is on there. You can't actually grip it with your gloves.
Yeah.
You've got to like, wait for it to drop, get off, twist it, good to go.
Because I saw you kept coming inside the car, I was like, I need fuel!
Oh, I was panicking. I was like,
And then-
die.
And then we were just getting up there, and then I just saw you kind of pull off the road into that bus stop. I was like, oh crap, he's actually ran out of fuel now.
Oh, it's gone. It's gone.
I thought we're gonna have to leave him there.
Tell you what though, I am so glad it didn't run out on a bank like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't go, I started going backwards.
I mean, if it was downhill, you'd be fine. Just
You're
coast
right,
it.
you're
Yeah.
right, but if it was uphill, I'm not
Yeah.
pushing up that hill.
Yeah.
It'd be a case of where you'd have to just leave it, stay with the bike, and then me and Tim would have to go find a fuel station with a jerry can.
Get a jerry can.
Yeah.
Well, me and Bob were
If
actually...
anyone can get fuel, jerry can.
Shut up. I'm not even dignifying that. But no, there was a point where you said that you run out of fuel, and I was like scrabbling through my sat nav, like trying to find a petrol station, which there just wasn't anything showing up. And I said to him, "Are we going to have to do the Top Gear thing here and just leave him behind?"
That did actually go through my mind. I was like, this is definitely Top Gear station.
Middle-aged men just love Bob's car.
So, when leaving Shell Island on this glorious day, the sun was shining, the day was still young, so we decided to make a couple of detours on the way back home. So let's head for our first stop, that beautiful seaside town of Barmouth.
Look at you leading us to roadworks again.
Mate, these are here last time I came. I love Barmouth.
I take it we're pulling up.
Yeah, we've got to, it's Barmouth.
Fair enough, them's the rules.
Ice cream! Yeah. Because we're manly.
So here in Barmouth, I've come down to the beach to get some sunset footage while those two play about in the arcade. And the amount of people who stop and look at the Reaper and they just smile at it. It just brings joy to people to see it.
I want these tickets right up on the edge.
It's only like 20 tickets.
I know, we still want them.
Oh, I've got tickets. Is this going to stop? Liam. Yeah, man. Well, unfortunately the fairground was closed, but at least we were able to spend some time and money in the arcade. After having some lunch and enjoying the glorious views, it was time to say goodbye to Barmouth and start making our way inland.
You're attracting stares from so many old men.
I'm a proper cougar.
It's like all ogling at you, it's amazing.
As the sun slowly set, it became clear our little camping adventure was drawing to an end. As we glide through sweeping bends and gentle curves, Shell Island and Barmouth slowly vanish behind us. Before we go, there's one stop to make, a quick visit to the glorious Barla Lake.
Right, Bob, this is where we part ways. So on this roundabout you're going to want to take the second exit, and that puts you straight on the 500 and you can follow it home.
Beautiful. Thank you very much, Rob.
No worries, I'll do a loop-de-loop and I'll see you tomorrow.
Indeed, happy days.